Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today?
Pretty good.
I'm stoked.
Are
Pirates.
Arr.
We're pirates today.
Yes, so we had previously done a pirate one-shot in the past, where our noble adventurers, a couple of whom are players and one of whom is not, stumbled upon a young boar child seeking help for his crew that had been possessed by an evil artifact that they had absolutely stolen, from another ship that they had pirated. Uh, you guys were able to free it and then kind of became part of the crew as a one shot, excuse me. And that's where we last left off. I'm gonna say it's been a couple of days. You guys have been hanging out with some pirates. The crew of the Black Jester are friendly, a little rowdy, a very unusual group of people, to say the least. There's a lot of like polar opposite type folks. But Captain Craymore stands the ominous figure at the head of this whole pirate crew, who definitely has a soft spot for Hamish, but doesn't like to show it.
Well, who wouldn't like Hamish? He's a good boy.
he is the bestest boy.
I'll defend that lad with my fucking life.
I don't know Hamish.
You're gonna. I made
You will.
character art of him.
Soon.
All in good time.
On that
Can't say that
note,
any less honestly.
Mel, would you please introduce us to your character?
Sure. So, where are we? Are we just like hanging
We're
out?
on
Am
the
I
ship,
just randomly on the
out
ship?
at sea. You guys are skirting the deeps to avoid some of the bigger critters out at sea. But you're out far enough at sea that you can't really see land.
So there is a very sort of dramatic noise from the entrance to below decks, and kind of a wet flap, 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 slapping sound as a 3.5-foot tall, Napoleonically dressed frog walks out. His coat is absolutely resplendent. Metals, polished and gleaming, epaulets brushed and shining. The trim is immaculate. Everything is 100% perfect, except for the fact that it is about one size too small. Which isn't so terrible, aside from the fate of the poor buttons hanging on for their life. However, as you look up this resplendent frog, the collar's a little tight, so he's got that kind of crazy jowl thing going on. And he just kind of wanders out into the middle of the deck where he is absolutely positive that everyone can see him and goes, "Oh yes, another journey underway."
And what do you kind of picture his role being on the ship?
Alright, you didn't tell me I had to pick that.
No, but like, what do you think?
But it is
he
very.
does?
He is in charge of morale.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is brilliant.
He is very, very much the guy you go to see when things are sad, because he's a slightly older frog. He's seen some things. You can tell by the medals gleaming on his chest that he's obviously been places and done stuff worthy of note to someone. If any of you have any sort of history or anything, don't bother rolling them. This is not a uniform from any particular place in particular, but it has been cobbled together from many, many thrift stores across many, many continents.
Delightful. I think Captain Craymore kind of sidles up to you, Balderdash. Balderdash, you want to help me weigh in these young ones?
Ah, yes, Captain. Happy to be of service.
Right, you are. Well, come with me then. And he waddles over to Donnie, Maurice, and the widow Tweed, who are still a party among themselves, as they are the new kids, who have definitely been put to work doing the grunt work.
Oh, yes.
Donnie's
Absolutely.
thriving because he knows how to do this. He was afraid he was going to be put on something he doesn't know how to do yet, but he's doing great.
You are swabbing the deck, polishing weapons, stuffing, bottles of things for later.
I feel like through it all, Donnie has volunteered to get into like the small crevices because he is a small rat man.
I can see Maurice doing the polishing and cleaning of the weapons, and probably making sure riggings are secure. What about Widow?
That's a good question.
Widow wearing her captain's hat, which has
My captain,
definitely
yes,
caused a
yes,
little
my-
bit of
my
confusion
captain.
amongst the crew, as they're used to Captain Craymore wearing said hat. And they go, Captain Cray, you are not who I was looking for. I'll be seeing you. And they keep going.
Just smile. She's just
Doing
like,
her duty.
like I clearly don't look. How tall is the captain?
The Captain Craymore is like 5'10", 6 feet, somewhere in that range. Like, he's your average, like, human-y dude. Or, he's not human, he's half elven, but
He's like 2 feet taller than I am.
they're not looking for that. They're looking for
Probably
the
4 feet tall.
symbols, the hat. They see the feather and they're like, aha, that one. Oh no, not that one. Wait a minute.
She's like sitting down, like repairing like sails, like she's got like her little, like a little sewing kit out. Like that's what she has found is going to be the best thing for her, is just like sewing, repairing, rigging, any like sails, anything that the crew gives them, like torn shirts, and she's just like, okay, let me patch this up. That's her thing.
Okay. And then Mal, you wanted to say something?
I was just gonna say that the frog doesn't really say anything when they go over. He just kind of stands there and looks kind of expectantly at all of these new people who haven't noticed that he's here yet. Kind of taps one of his feet wetly on the deck and starts making noises. His little admiral hat bobbing on his very frogly head.
Captain Kramer stands next to him, an absolute shadow of a man, smoke coming out of the beard, looking like the devil himself.
What? Let's say Maurice turns and sees him first. Oh. Good afternoon, Captain.
Good
Hearing
afternoon.
Maurice greet the captain, Donnie will finally detach himself from whatever he's doing, stand up, cracking his back in the process. He goes, I can't get this voice. What can I do for you, Captain?
Well, first of all, you can reach our friend Balderdash here. Balderdash, introduce yourself to our new friends.
Balderdash tips his hat and goes, Lieutenant Brigadier, Second Admiral of their Royal Highnesses' most brilliant and valiant navy, Balderdash Embercords, at your service, sirs.
Good to meet you, Donnie.
Donnie, hello?
My name's Maurice.
Maurice. Very good.
Willow is going to look up at this point and go, "Hello, Willow Tweed, Widow Tweed, Widow Tweed."
Ah,
And
the
then
Widow
her-
Tweed. Ah, pleased to make your acquaintance.
You as
Now,
well.
am I remembering correctly that those are your street names and not your ship names?
Oh,
Truly, you must be
apologies.
more
I am-
fearsome than this.
I had to make sure. I had to make sure you was on the up and up, Captain. Yeah.
You had
Name's
to make sure that
David.
I was on
Name's,
the up and up. You work for me, lad.
Balderdash lets out this noise that is halfway between a flock of seagulls falling down the stairs and a frog croaking. It's like, and he is 100% laughing.
And Donnie's having flashbacks to so many people that used to run the drunk tank when he worked there. He goes, shapeshifters wear a lot of faces. You can't be too careful.
She's going to look up again and go, my apologies. Black Widow Tweed.
There we have
Black
it.
Widow Tweed. Aye. Very good, very good.
A disaster, Donnie.
Disaster Donnie. Very good.
Formerly Madman Maurice, but recently renamed Murderous Maurice.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the one to have inspired that name change.
No, usually I don't kill my targets because that's half their worth.
Then you need to get better aim. And he turns to the captain like, I made a joke.
I think the captain definitely laughs a deep. Well then, now that we have been properly acquainted, Balderdash, how do you feel about going on a wee treasure hunt with our new friends here?
Ears just
A
up.
treasure hunt with the new lads. Ah, 'tis a fair sight better than the hazing I saw in my days in the Navy. Sounds a treat.
Well, you new kids ready to get your feet wet, as it were?
You see Donnie kind of like snap back to reality because, again, flashbacks. He just kind of rubs his grubby little rat hands together like, oh yeah, I'm ready.
She's going to set her stuff down. She's going to stand up. She's going to dust herself off. And so what are we doing?
Well, I have this map here that you'll be following with Balderdash's tutelage. Occasionally we bury some things, and maybe we want to come dig them back up sometimes, just to make sure they haven't gone off somewhere. Grown legs, as it were. Maybe one of my enemies has found one of my hideouts. But either way, this map here is for you. And he hands over a map that I have not drawn because I did not think we were doing things today.
Balderdash grabs it and tucks it into his coat. Somehow, like, you can see the finials, like, or like the edge of it, like, kind of making an impression in this coat, and like, nothing else will fit in here, but who knows? He's very good, Captain. Gentlemen, when you finish your duties, we shall adjourn and consider.
Very well, sir.
Hell yeah.
Join me in the my rooms below. We shall find them quite easily. Post haste! And he just kind of nods to the captain and nods to them and just marches off.
The captain
Donnie just follows him because he said post haste, so right away.
The captain
I'd
continues
say
on
he's-
with his day, leaves you guys be.
You two coming or what?
Well, we're following the frog, so
And she takes her hat off and is like,
swoop.
does that lead the way?
He's straight up just following Balderdash to wherever he goes.
Balderdash, you got a
Yes,
trio
but
of kids on your tail.
It is the most family circuitous, like, let's take an inadvertent trip around the ship kind of route to get to, like, the first room off of the stairs below deck. Because Balderdash is entirely aware that there are people behind him, feels very important, and really just wants to show it off. So, like, he's just kind of marching along in his little frog feet, splat, 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 just nodding at everybody he passes, who are just kind of like, yeah, that one's ours. That's and then
That's our little guy.
goes into his room, but like immediately slams the door shut in Donnie's face.
Your nose okay?
I don't know. Do I take damage from that?
Give me a roll.
No, I think he's aware enough to give himself a little. Oh no!
Brock. That's a 6.
So you can either a 6 is the low end of tough choice. So I'm going to say you can either catch yourself but look really foolish in front of a crewmate that you haven't met before, or you can just faceplant into the door and take 1 point of damage.
Also, I realized bookkeeping question I forgot to ask. Are our AP and HP back up to full? Since
Oh
it's
yeah,
the
no,
new
it's been a
adventure
couple
for
of
them?
days. I will say that your
Okay.
HP and AP are up to full.
Fantastic. I'll just take the point of damage.
Okay, then you are at 9 HP.
He's still learning to
Balderdash.
account for the long nose.
Balderdash, you close the door and immediately hear a thunk.
Balderdash turns around and opens the door and says, you have a very peculiar way of knocking, but well done. Good haste. Well shown. And he just goes over to the table that's in the middle of this room and spreads out the map.
Just rubbing the nose, just.
Oh, that hurt.
Still getting used to big nose in small spaces.
So on the map, you see the image of an island with your typical dashed mark lines on where one should walk with some different landmarks. And in the bottom corner, it says, not to scale, please pay attention to land markers.
Is there any indication of landmarkers like on this map, like, some
you...
big skull or some big tree?
Yeah, well, there is in fact a skull tree listed as one of the markers. There is a rocky crag on the coastline that's where you're supposed to enter what appears to be jungle. There are some other ones that I will think of as we go along, but those appear to be the first 2 that you need to find. But obviously, you're still on the ship.
Hey, Balderdash, you been to this site before?
Well, that is not for me to say. That is for you gentlemen to find out. As far as I am concerned, you are in charge of planning this expedition. I am merely here to advise you as your elder statesman from the crew.
He kind of looks at Maurice with this look of, help me. This is not a good decision, help me. Kind of looking between Maurice and Willow Tweed, like, help me. Help me out.
So are we to charter this course on our own, figuring out how to
Well,
navigate to it?
we are. The first thing we need to do is examine the map and the route and plan for supplies and what sort of things we might need to bring with us. Then we need to procure said things and a boat to carry them in. You know, general adventure planning sort of things.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I knew that.
So this map versus a global map, right? We would need to figure out where this location is.
Well, that's for when you have the boat.
You hear
Sure.
a knock come
Um,
at the door and some like metal jangling sounds.
Do you mind if I get the door?
No, Black Widow tweet. That would be most pleasant indeed. Thank you very much.
She's gonna walk and she's gonna just like crack the door open and be like, yes.
It's little old Hamish, who appears to be juggling 5 shovels.
And she's gonna open the door wider. Come in, come in, come in.
And he says, "Oh, I'm so sorry to disturb
oh,
you.
hey, Amish.
I was just coming. The captain said you were going on a treasure hunt, and it's been a while since I've been on one, so he said maybe I should come with you. But he said that we would need all of these, and I'm about to drop all of them. Could you take one, please? Maybe the one on the left."
You got it, kid. You got it. You got it.
Mal, the character that you see in front of you, it's a small boar, who appears to be roughly about 13, 14 years old. He's still got the little stripes on his head, and he is very sweet and mild-mannered, and just a little guy. He's just a little guy.
This little
Perfect.
guy.
He's well loved by the crew. He was adopted as a ship's boy, after his parents died of the Red Plague when he was quite young. So he's been with the crew most of his life.
And sees the captain as a father figure, more than likely.
He's been raised by the community that is the ship, which is a weird one to get raised by, but it takes all kinds. So, he seems to be doing okay.
Takes a village or it takes a crew.
Ah, Hamish, my boy, you've come to join us on this expedition?
Yes, if that's all right.
Well, we'll have to check with the crew in charge of it. Crew, what say you?
Hi.
Absolutely.
Aye.
Bad news for you, Hamish. It's unanimous. You have to come with us now.
Oh no.
Come help us plan.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, kid.
Oh, I've been to this island before.
Just pat his back. Sorry, kid. Have you now?
Well, you know, with
My accent doesn't know what to do right now.
with the new kids, the captain likes to send everyone back to the same island to dig up the same treasure and then make you put it back. For the most part.
That effect.
It's good practice
Oh, so you have been
good
here.
piracy, and then you know where the gold is. Should you wish to betray him, and then he can hunt you down and kill you. It's all part of the game, you know. No one's
Yeah,
done it
I
as
really
of
like this
yet,
captain.
but it could happen. And who knows? Maybe we'll find out it's gone, and we'll have to hunt someone down.
Oh, I hope we do.
Pretty exciting. I'm good at that.
Well, gentlemen, it seems as if you now have an expert among your midst. Perhaps you should ask your new associate what he would do for the planning.
Just turns gaze right back.
I believe we must procure a boat.
A boat. Well, we should go talk to the bosun about that, I think.
I
Very
missed what
good
he
first
said. Can you
step.
repeat it?
You know, vicious founder.
When's the next
Pretty-
port?
Port? We're out at sea. There's no port for miles.
Oh,
This is the person
And,
that's on the ship with us right now.
What? I'm sorry.
and I missed the part where we can procure a ship. It's a little jaggedy on my end, so I missed out on some dialogue, I think.
Hamish had suggested going to talk to the bosun, whose name is Vicious Vander.
Vicious Vander. Got it. Okay. And who is Vicious Vander?
The bosun?
Can you show us where he is right now? I'm not 100% sure where he might be.
Sure. I guess follow
Still
me.
learning the layout of this place.
Boulder Dash, you look extra spiffy
Thank you,
today.
Hamish.
Ah, thank you, Hamish. It must be your shining countenance off of all of these medals I have earned.
No. You kind of see him do like that shy little shuffle. If the boy could blush, you would see it.
See, shining brighter already.
Hamish says, "I'll take you upstairs to see Vander. We'll get us a boat."
I thank you kindly.
To the
You good
boats.
kid. Pats his back.
So you guys head on up a couple of decks, and he leads you over to the biggest person you have ever seen in your entire fucking life. They are a minotaur with the pointiest horns, barrel-chested, broad shoulders, muscles for days. Absolutely has the traditional nose piercing. This dude looks like he could take out a tank and keep going. You're kind of wondering how he fits between decks. The answer is he generally tries not to.
See, now the fun part is I, Smalls, have to not impart my tastes onto my character, and that is a challenge.
Right, roll for it.
Okay. Wow.
Because you don't want to
Level
outlaw.
1!
Sounds like Donnie's got a taste for beef.
Having an awakening, are we? You're never too late.
Murray's had a.
Hamish says, "Vander, could we ask you a favor?" And Vicious Vander turns around, kind of does one of those, like, snort huffs. Says, "For Hamish, for you, I'd do anything. What do you need?" Well, Captain wants us to go dig up the treasure on Nocturne Isle, if that would be alright. So we need at least a boat, I think. Do you know if any of the wizards have a port of call stuck anywhere nearby there? And Vander goes, "Oh, I could check around. We don't have that many boats going spare."
Doesn't have to be too big. I do not take up much room.
Alright.
Promise.
What will you leave as collateral?
Widow takes off her hat and just extends it.
Okay. Vander takes it and says, "You understand that if you don't come back with that boat, this will go right back to the captain and you won't get it back."
I am aware.
A lady doesn't give a hat lightly, sir.
No. Take
Especially
your
not that
word
one.
for it, but I also will take your hat. let me go check on about a wizard, and we'll come right back and see what we can do for you. And he stomps off, goes about his business, goes to help. And you guys are left to sit waiting for him for just a few minutes, and I'm gonna say let's take our bathroom break. It's for 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll come back. Alright.
Fabulous.
Yeah! Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta pause us. And we are back. Back from the break.
Hello again.
I, in the time that we were
Allegedly.
gone, supplied our players with a map that I absolutely drew in 10 minutes. Have fun. You guys wait for the bosun to get back. The bosun discovers that there is a wizard who has left a portal there for just such an occasion. And gives you a boat in which you had in return handed you the captain's hat which you had won as part of your prize for saving the crew prior, including, I assume, Balderdash. You guys are set free upon the ocean.
Yes.
You start on that tiny island with the one tree on it, which is where the portal is set up, and can make your way from there after having hauled the small life raft type, well, not life raft, but lifeboat through the portal with you.
Fantastic.
So we're on that little dot of land,
Yup.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Delightful.
And does the boat land like on the land or in the water? Because we gotta
The
like
portal
move it
is
to the
on
water.
the
That's the whole
land, so
separate.
you would have to carry it from the boat itself. Or, I mean, hypothetically, the wizard could put the portal in front of the life raft and you guys could float it through. But it is on the land, so you would have to move it from water to land. Or boat top to land. And then into the water.
Well,
All right, everybody
we
gets
all
tight.
know Murray has a strong back, so he'll help with the carrying.
Donnie does
Sliding.
not have a strong back, and he's still helping with the lifting. The man exists at a half hunch. Leave him alone. All right, everybody get a corner. On the count of 4, we lift and move toward the water.
Count of 4. Why not count of 3?
You want to run this?
2! And Hamish
And
moves.
4!
Huh.
You guys
Up to
successfully
the water.
move the boat to the water. And begin your seaward voyage.
Towards the
Toward
main
land.
Towards the mainland. Can we
Okay, he
can we
doesn't draw.
see
Do I
the
count as
mainland from
mainland?
the little island?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I just want to make sure. It's not like it's drawn to scale.
Oh yeah, and the map is not accurate. The island in front of you looks way bigger than it does on the map.
There seems to be some discrepancies in this.
It did say not to scale. Follow
Right,
landmarks.
Right.
I forgot to put that on the map. My bad. I should have written that in.
Do I have any advantage on deciphering some of this, considering I've had to navigate train maps most of my life?
Probably
God
not.
damn it. Damn it.
Let's see.
There's a little
Maurice
X's
has
on the map.
3 of you guys spoke at the same time? We want to take turns?
Nodding.
Yes.
Christian, you can go first.
Mm-mm.
No?
Nope, you're the last one. You can talk first.
I okay, fine. Fine. Maurice has read the winds. If that can help. Let's see. Sensing weather patterns, region. So that's not relevant to map reading. I never mind then. He does have track. That's for footprints and shite. So So we come up between the two big forest marks, then? What's indicated in the drawing?
They are supposed to be rocky crags of some variety. They look somewhat
Okay.
spiky.
So we're looking
Spiky.
for rocky crags. I happen to notice there's a lot of X's on the map. Are we going to every single one of those X's?
Well, I'm also seeing a chest here at the top of this cliff. So I'm guessing that's where our treasure is supposed to be.
Hamish, what the fuck are all these X's?
Oh, that means you're not supposed to go there. The captain thinks marking everything with an X is silly when X usually means no.
There you go.
Logic. I like it.
So we avoid the X's, go towards the little doodad here on the cliff.
Yeah. So step one is getting to the beach where there's rocky crags, I believe.
Yeah. And you go through the rocky crags, go through a bit of a forest, it looks like. And then there's a skull tree. I don't know if that means skull or tree or both. Or if that means death. We're gonna
Well, there's
find
a
out.
skull on the tree. There's a skull on the tree, maybe.
Maybe it's a dead body pointing the right way. He's way too into this.
All right.
Oh, like one of those hangman things?
Yeah. Like one of them hangman things.
Do we have oars for the boat?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. She's gonna start rowing towards land. I will need a navigator to make sure I'm rowing in the right direction.
You kind of want to go a little left.
Okay.
Hamish leaves over to Balderdash.
I'll help
Balderdash,
you.
how do you tell your left from your right?
Left has 4 letters, just like port, and starboard has more, like right. So if you know your port, then you know your left.
Oh. Well, I know what a port is.
Do you, kid?
You know port and starboard, Hamish. I've seen you.
Oh, yes,
You're
but
very good on boats.
I don't know letters. They never taught me how to read.
Ah, very good.
And
Raise your
some-
port side hand, Hamish.
He raises a hoof.
Raise your port side appendage, Hamish. Seamus.
It is... Yep. Just a little cloven hoof.
Balderdash raises his front hand.
Flipper.
A peat.
Thing. Pete. Balderdash also raises his right Pete, and then brusquely high fives Hamish's. Very good. That was your right. Or that was your left. That is your port. No. Right. Yes. Yes, you raised your starboard. Oof. Good job.
That way!
Yes.
That.
Very good. Danger,
That way.
Donnie. You're doing great. Fantastic.
Hamish
He's
looks...
just straight up pointing
Hamish,
with his body.
Hamish looks down at his hand hoofs and looks more confused than before he asked the question.
That way.
You guys
Widowcade is
closer to the island and start to see this like group of extremely sharp rocks. It's almost like if you took the pointiest part of any cliff and put dozens of them in the same spot, just vertically.
Does it look like there's a path between them as is on...
You have not
the
yet
map at
landed, so
all.
you can't really tell yet. But you can, if you want to.
I hope none of those spikes are in the water.
I am looking out over the like front of it to like guide Widow Tweed. So would I notice any like dangerous rocks poking up out of the water before we even get too shore?
Give me a roll really quick.
Oh man, that's a 9.
Uh, so tough choice. You think that you'd be able to see better if you look underwater, or you can try to continue looking over water and just hope that you see it as you get closer if there are any.
Stop rowing for a second. And
You need me to stop the boat.
Just for a second.
She's gonna like do the little. In canoeing, she knows how to do the make the boat stop. I don't know.
I'm already told my feet. I'm going over. Does not wait. Just dunks his head in the water to look.
You stick your head underwater, and you look around. You don't see any sharp rocks. But you quickly find that the salt is very, very much getting to your eyes.
He'll actually like reach up on his own like tail and leg and just pull, which he thinks is the universal sign for pull me up.
Yep. Maurice pulls you up.
Ha! Oh, that thing's like a son of a bitch. There's nothing down there to worry about. Just keep going for ah. Oh, are they red?
So keep going.
Oh, that sucked. Oh, that sucked. That was bad. Ah.
Can I pour it like a canteen on his face? Maybe flush some of that salt out.
Do you have a canteen?
Of water?
Probably.
You didn't ask for one. You don't have one unless you picked that as your starter item. Actually, I don't think water comes in that. I think it's your choice of spirits, which we indicated was definitely alcohol, which would hurt worse.
It probably.
Yeah, put alcohol into his eyes, Maurice. Do it.
No. No.
But you guys are clear to land whenever you are ready.
I think we're clear. Widow, so.
Yep.
And,
she's gonna like jump out and like start putting the oars in and like pulling the boat onto actual shore.
Okay. Give me a roll really quick.
So it doesn't get lost. Oh no. Oh no. That's a 3.
Oh boy.
You have no idea how high up on this island to leave this boat.
Oh no.
How about a 13?
Balderdash, you definitely know how high up on this island to leave that boat. You know where to tell where the high tide and the low tide end, and how high it needs to be up on this island to avoid both.
Cool.
All right, sailors, pull!
Heave!
Pull!
Heave!
Pull!
Heave!
Pull!
Heave!
Whew.
Pushing a little.
It was just a little.
Very good.
Very good.
I would actually like to do a thing.
Okay.
Real quick. I would like to spend, I think it's spend 1 AP. And I'd like to summon my little illusionary bird to scout ahead and see if we can find a path through the crags.
Okay, sounds good. So the move reads, you summon an illusory bird somewhere nearby that keeps watch over an area that it can see. It remains there until you dismiss it. You may only have one little bird at a time. You share a telepathic link with the bird. It will message you when it witnesses something you specify, like a creature entering a room or a door opening. The bird will wake you up to tell you what it sees if you are sleeping. You are asking it to look for a path for you, and you share a telepathic link, so I think that it will show you that there is a narrow path between some of these pointy crags that are sticking up in the air.
Alright, boys, we got a path. It's and by the way, the little bird is a pigeon.
Of course it is.
It's pigeon. I wanted to be a different little bird every time, but this time it's a pigeon. Because we got us a path through these crags. Having seen the path through the eyes of the little bird, would I be able to direct the party to it?
Somewhat. It's definitely a very different vantage point from bird to where you are, because it's got an aerial view and you've got a more closer to the ground view. But I think gradually you figure out, oh, this is the first rock that I see from the bird's perspective. And you're able to get into it that way.
Hey, I found it. Gesturing to it with his staff/lead pipe, like, "Hey, I found the way. What do you say?"
I've trusted you so far.
Am I going in first or what?
I'll go first.
That's the spirit.
With his crossbow at the ready, he'll take the lead. Given that he's the self-appointed bodyguard of this group. Do I need to roll anything, guide?
Yeah, give me a roll really quick.
All of my rolls have been great until this very moment when it counts.
It seems fine. Totally fine. Nice sunny day,
That's
walk in the
not-
park.
7.
That's not ominous at all.
Fine.
Yeah, damn it. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
We're all fine here.
Yes. Let's see. Do I have anything that has me at the ready? This weather forecast. That's long shots. I wouldn't know what to look for on the trails, so I guess we're just gonna keep trudging forward through rocks that are pointy.
Trying not to get stabbed by him.
Mm. As you guys all walk in, would you give me a roll really quick?
I'm ditching that gray dice. It has been testy today.
Oh, that one's better.
Oh, that's worse.
No, Hayes, you don't get your roll. Hayes, you already did your
I
roll.
I do. Oh no! I thought I could redeem
I
myself
said as you enter.
as oh.
Spouse, is that a 2?
Is that a 2?
Is that a 2?
That's a 2!
Oh no.
I'm doing great.
14.
Okay.
17!
17! Okay.
17.
Hamish got a 19. Jesus. Balderdash and Hamish have...
He's done this before.
Yeah, Balderdash and Hamish have both been here before. So it comes as no surprise to them. But it would be somewhat surprising to you, Widow Tweed, as you start navigating these sharp, pointy crags and realizing, man, these look an awful lot like really old teeth.
Hate that!
Teeth?
They look to be like a somewhat abandoned pile of teeth that have been left erect for some reason.
Yeah, that's not disturbing at all. Yeah. They look like teeth, or I think so.
They're
she's
very
gonna walk
definitely
up
teeth.
to like one of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely teeth.
Mm-hmm.
E- those look like teeth. Am I the only one that? It, those don't look like rocks.
What do you mean?
That doesn't look like a rock. I mean, I've seen rocks before, and I know what a rock looks like, but that doesn't look like a rock. That looks like calcium and teeth light. Is is there is there a big dead monster on this island?
Well, if he's
Hamish?
dead, you have absolutely nothing to worry about.
I mean, sure, but like, how did the? I'm just concerned because like those aren't rocks, and he said rock. We assumed rocky crater. Those are teeth, and like if there's a dead monster with teeth that big, are there other big monsters on this island?
Hamish just starts laughing. Says, "No, silly. Those wash up from the ocean."
There's something in the ocean with
Oh,
teeth that big.
Not anymore. The teeth are here. You have nothing to worry about.
Did they have friends? A brother, close grandmother, perhaps?
But none of them have teeth either.
Maybe with a
Don't
beard.
like
There's
the
a reason
water.
we stay out of the great deep. Tathis Rest is no place to go for any ship.
Uh-huh. She like pulls out her sword and just kind of keeps it by her side. It's like, all right, well, onward and upward, as my mama always said.
Further on and further up.
Yes, you guys round the.
She is disturbed by giant teeth.
You guys round the corner.
Donnie
at...
stops. Donnie stops Maurice for a moment. Stops Maurice for a second. If I ever go to stick my head in the fucking water again, slap me.
Chaney is trying
Noted.
to roll my dice. He's a villain.
Chaney, roll.
Here, Chaney.
Chaney, roll to enter
what color do
the
you
enter the
want?
cave.
Do you want this one? What did you get? She's sniffing it. Oh, now it's not good enough. She just. Oh! She's rolling.
She's cheating. Look at that. She's just re-rolling blatantly. She doesn't even care who's looking.
No, Chaney, don't put it
Ma'am,
into the
first roll. The first roll. That's illegal.
Lacey, Mina, and Pockets are so proud.
Anyway, you guys round the corner on the toothy crags, as it were. Oh god, I forgot how loud that was going to be. And are able to see the jungle on the other side.
All right, making progress,
Oh, boy.
making progress. Love to see it, love to see it. Sends the little bird ahead again.
Meanwhile, is there any indication of a trail throughout this forest?
Not even a
Or
little
is
bit.
it just, we're gonna raw dog it? Okay.
It appears to be kind of like a field currently, like overgrown grasses and then trees.
I mean, it's not awful. It's not the worst terrain.
So from the map, we gotta go that way.
I think so.
Because there's like a very sharp turn across this here field on the map, and she like points on the map where there you can see the line that's just like straight across.
Alright, we go a bit east and then we go northeast.
Was that a 45 or a 90? squints at it.
Oh, that would be a 90.
There's got to be something there that makes you just take that shoot.
I'm not seeing any indication.
So what we see is a big open field and then the jungle.
Mhm.
Am I correct in that's what we see?
Yes.
And that's pretty much like that the jungle kind of stretches across our vision.
Yeah, pretty much. So you come
Field,
out and you
jungle, all
see
we can see.
jungle in the distance, and then you're currently kind of like standing at the beginning of a field. Kind of closer to the teeth. There seems to be less grass growing, just because it gets less sun. Maybe a little bit more water when the tide gets extra high. So the salt would kill more in that area. But as you get further inland, it's more grass.
Well, I think we need to follow the map that way.
Yeah.
Okay,
I agree.
let's head that way. She like points with her sword. She's like, let's head that way.
As we're following it, I'm gonna be looking through the trees of the jungle to see if I can spot like that skull tree through them by any chance.
Okay. And you have
If it's big
your
enough. If
little
it's big enough.
bird flying above as well. I will
Yeah.
say. So here's the thing. The little bird doesn't specifically say that you can move it from the area that you summon it in, so I think you need to resummon it wherever you're going to use it.
Oof.
Because it says you summon an illusory bird somewhere nearby that keeps watch over an area that it can see. So it wouldn't be able to see the area where you originally cast it. But you can cast it again.
Yeah, I'll dismiss it and recast it to
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
It's only 1 AP each.
Your bird starts looking for thinner patches of jungle, and it starts showing little patches here and there in the jungle that might look different, but they're just like clearings. They're not necessarily a skull tree.
Mm-hmm.
But you're still walking. You're still a ways off from where you think it might be.
Like, come on, Pidgey, help me out here. This time it's a starling.
Okay.
Like, come on, help me out here. He's muttering to himself. This thing
Bird's giving you trouble?
If this thing runs into a fucking tree, I swear to God.
I mean, it's an illusion. Would it hurt it?
Couldn't tell you honestly. I know I summoned one when we were fighting through the zombie situation on the ship. Well, it's been a minute. My memory ain't so good no more.
Balderdash, do you make illusory birds?
Balderdash pats all of his pockets, and then looks up at Hamish and goes, I'm afraid not, my dear boy.
Oh. Well.
What range of skills do you have, Mr. Balderdash?
Wow, I have long and varied, storied career of serving in their Royal Highness's most brilliant and valiant navy, and have learned many, many skills in that time. I've learned how to sail across the stillest ocean or the most roiling of seas. I have learned to dine with kings and fence with queens and wrestle with dukes. Never wrestle with a cardinal, though. They're a little flighty. Ha 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 ha! Yes. Very good.
And
Donnie leans
Keith
over
I
to a
made
map.
Donnie leans over to Tweed. Goes, I put a gold on fighter.
I'm trying to figure out how you dine with kings.
Well, typically you wait for the food to come out, and once it does, you eat.
So it's no different than just sitting at a table and eating.
You ever met a king? I haven't.
I've never met a king.
So, what caused you to leave the Navy?
I retired.
And piracy was your for fun retirement plan?
Well, see, I was perfectly happy at home in my villa with my wonderful, lovely, darling wife. However, Mrs. Lieutenant Brigadier Second Admiral Embercord said that I was driving her crazy and had to get a hobby.
So you picked being a pirate as a hobby?
Well, the ocean calls to us all, doesn't it, my new friends? And speaking of ocean, we're not there. Let's finish this map and get back to it. Hop, hop.
Hop,
As-
hop.
Very well.
As you guys continue along, eventually Donnie's little bird does show a narrow strip of forest land that you can cut through. It's hard to tell from where you're standing, but you can see that there is more light on the other side of the forest, indicating that it's a thinner patch than previously. Unfortunately,
I think
the
that's
jungle
the
is
spot.
quite thick.
Oh no.
I think this is the part where we cross jungle. That looks like it's gonna suck, but I think this is the thinnest part. And he summons the
All right.
bird.
Roy switches out his crossbow for his big Bowie knife. He
We're gonna have
starts
to work our
navigating.
way through here.
Well, I'm anticipating vines and branches and such, so
Yeah.
I'm sure your cutlass will be just fine.
That's what I'm wondering.
I'm a blunt force guy. I don't know if I have much cutting stuff.
On an 18, am I able to lead effectively
Yeah, if
through
you would like
the
to lead
thickened
and
brush of the
chop
jungle?
through things, for sure. Does anybody else want to pitch in with that, or?
Yeah. I will do that.
Okay.
I got a big sword. Well, a sword.
Hamish has shovels, so
Yeah, sword.
Hamish is no help to you, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Unless it's a tactical shovel, but probably not.
Nope, I don't think we've got tactical shovels.
Yet.
Ace was being a smart ass. Sorry. That wasn't Amori's.
No, you're fine. Yeah. Willowtwee's gonna like hack her way through. She contemplates lighting the sword on fire, but then was like, I don't want to do a forest fire and like have to deal with that, and that just seems a lot.
You can't disappoint Smokey. No.
Alright, you guys take a little while and hack through this thinner chunk of forest, just, until you can get in there and find a path through, to some degree. And then hack your way back out again, because it does seem like the vines are a little thicker on the edges where they're getting more light. And eventually you come to a clearing in which there is a giant skull, and a tree has grown through it.
Does it have a bunch of
Well.
pointy teeth like the one on the beach?
It does not.
On the inside of it.
I'm gonna roll for anatomy.
What do you mean roll
I got a
for
natural
anatomy?
20.
What? No, hang on. What are you
Well-
rolling for?
Anatomy.
What is that? It's a skull.
Roll
What do
for
you
anatomy.
mean?
I'd like to try to identify what kind of skull it is.
A big one.
A big
A
one.
big one. Big one. It's a big ass skull.
Donnie's heading right for it.
It appears to be round and omnivorous. It's a giant skull.
There are giant teeth, and now there's a giant skull.
This is awesome.
Are you sure there's no giant monsters on this island? Are you sure?
I mean, it's not Cyclops.
Do you see any giant monsters?
Not
I see
alive.
the remains of giant monsters.
Well, then there used to be giant monsters.
But now they're jungle gyms.
Monsters.
As he's getting
Why
ready to
are
climb
you-
into the skull.
There's not a
Why
lot
are
of
you so
room
upset?
in the skull. The skull itself has... It looks like it was set on the ground, and a tree kind of grew up underneath it, and then put its branches through, like, the eye sockets and gaps in the skull. It looks like it's had some sort of... I think Hayes, with their natural 20, would have gotten this. It looks like there's been some sort of, like, blunt force trauma, or just it's deteriorated over time. And branches have started just growing through the skull's different orifices. So that it's now lifted off of the ground. But the tree inside of it is very much dead.
So metal.
Captain
He's
considered
trying to find a way up.
Captain
Or in.
considered putting the chest here, but he thought it might be a bit too obvious.
Oh, definitely could call it. It'd be way too obvious to put it in there. It's the first place I would think of for pirate treasure.
I mean, skull with crossing branches. That's just perfect.
Oh, if I wasn't covered in fur, I'd get that tattooed on me. That's so neat looking.
Well, I mean, you could shave and have the fur grow over it, I guess.
You know how long it took me to grow all this? It took my whole life.
All your life? Well, you have a section of your wrist that's bare, right? Your tail.
I can't get shit to grow there. I'm sorry. Can you get fur to grow on yours? Do we want to point out your bald spots?
You mentioned getting a tattoo. I was trying to. Never mind.
Widow
Okay,
Tweed has
I
started
have-
to walk in the direction on the map. Now that we've reached the tree, we have to now go left.
I'm coming back to this. This is fantastic.
And from the
We're going
tree,
west.
He's still slightly perturbed.
From the tree, you very definitely can see the cliffs, and how they kind of slant downwards, so you kind of know in which direction you need to head.
Again, Donnie kind of like nudges Tweed and is like, the cliffs of insanity. Snickering the whole time.
Shaking her head. She's like, I'm a small bean. I've always been a small bean, and there's giant stuff on this island. I'm not okay.
There's also nearby
Have you met
a
you in a
number,
fight though?
a number of X's, and one of the sections says danger on it in all capital letters, which cannot be helpful.
We're going the opposite way from that. We're fine.
Listen, I do well in certain situations, but like everything on this island is telling me to get away, go away. There's giant teeth on the island. Now there's a giant skull. There's a bunch of X's everywhere telling us danger, danger, keep out. I feel like it's a trap.
Well,
Of course
This
it's
is
a
the
trap.
training.
Would you just leave your treasure unattended on an island where anyone could take it? No! That's bad piracy!
Bad
I just
piracy.
wouldn't leave it
Got
on
point.
an island.
But yes, you are learning how to be a pirate, clearly. You need some more experience on the sea, be it on either side of the law.
You gotta look me in the eye and tell me there isn't a bit of showmanship to all this.
Of course there is, but next you're gonna tell us that you don't know the
Well,
most
yeah.
important 3 things on a ship?
Yes. The most important 3 things on a ship are so important that they are, in fact, the most important things on a ship.
And they
Hamish, tell her.
And there are 3 of them.
Well, you need the
Only
wizard.
3.
they're-
Is that important?
Very important. Yes. That's 1. And 2?
First, you need your wizard. Second, you need your ranger. And third, you need your bard. And then fourth, if you're lucky, you get a captain.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Captain comes fourth.
And an actual ship. In
Well,
that somewhere.
but-
That rounds out the top 5, I think.
You shouldn't go out to sea without those 3 things. It's just not good a plan.
What he said.
You remember
So we gotta
that.
go up that cliff, right?
You remember that. The captain will probably test you.
Don't worry.
He's
it's in there,
wily,
okay?
that captain.
And you
But
guys...
I'm the asshole for making sure he knew he was right. Okay.
You guys start walking, following kind of closer to the cliff lines, and you start to see these swirls that are on the map that are closer to where you're walking towards the edge of that cliff. And you start to see
Are these winds?
kind of conical indents in the ground.
Is that quicksand? I swear if that's fucking quicksand. I hate quicksand. Pick up a rock and just throw it in. Don't be fucking quicksand, please.
I would like you to pick the size of the indent that you've thrown this rock into.
Not one that would be big enough for like him, his size.
Okay, so like a smallish one then.
Yeah.
You kick a rock into it or throw it in, and you see this little like puff of dirt from the middle of the bottom of it when it hits the bottom, and then it goes still again.
He sees a puff of smoke and he immediately like freaked, like something was gonna come out and grab
not
it.
a puff of smoke, a puff of sand.
Puff of sand. Well, he sees the puff of sand and he's like, ah!
Well,
Well, it's not sinking. So that is that.
You can't see the rock. The rock is gone.
Ah, I knew it!
let's see. There are. What's the
Uh,
map again? Hang on.
How about we
Ellie?
steer clear of that?
I knew quicksand was gonna be a fucking problem when I grew up. I fucking knew.
Hamish leans over to Balderdash.
Like it's just off.
Hamish leans over to Balderdash and whispers, "Balderdash, you know those aren't quicksand, right?"
Of course I do. Do you know what those are?
Well, of course. They're giant digger bugs. I don't know what they're actually called, but that's what I've called them.
That's an excellent name for them.
Can I roll over here this?
Sure.
I'm an animal man with excellent hearing. Let's see. Yeah, it's an 18.
You overhear, large digger bugs.
You watch a section of his fur just get a little wider.
And as you are, rounding the corner to start going up the cliffs, you see that some of the indents could swallow cars.
He walks on the further side from those. Just I've seen tremors. Mm-mm.
Willow Tweed's walking up, but like moves away. She's like, she doesn't know what it is, but she saw a rock disappear, and she's not okay. She's like, nope, nope, nope. I've seen enough under the ground monster movies. I'm okay.
Black Widow's Tweed, remember you got to zigzag. Don't walk with him. He's also like slapping with his tail to like throw off.
How's Maury reacting to
Don't
them?
walk with rhythm.
Well, the swacking of a tail would get his attention. He's wondering what Donnie's doing. You can see that Widow's is a little freaked because I think he missed the whole rock thing. Um, y'all good back there?
I threw a rock over there and it disappeared. There's something under there and it's just waiting to come up and grab you. And if you don't walk with rhythm, it won't know where you're going and you're not gonna get caught up by it. So,
Oh, well, no, you just gotta not go in the funnel.
that's the kind of thinking that gets you. I'm not taking those chances.
Balderdash,
I dug down
you
once, I
get to
can dig
watch
down again.
Donnie
I'm not taking the
basically
risk.
dance.
It's horrible. It's really horrible.
The most panicked dancing you've ever seen.
All manic, no panic.
You know, as long as he's not flailing and threatening to go off the side of the trail, Maurice is just going to leave him be as long as he's keeping up with the group. Um, but he will have the occasional glance of, okay, you're still behind me, right? So, and
He's
then he'll
never far
push
behind.
forward.
Yeah. Widow
You're stuck
Tweed
with him.
starts whistling "The Rhythm Is Gonna Get You" by Gloria Stefan when Donnie said it's the rhythm.
Amazing.
Maurice and Balderdash have no reference of what this song is. So,
I think all of you breathe a sigh of relief as soon as you are back on firmer land that is not quite so sandy.
That's when he fucking chills out and just walks. Normally.
All right. So
there's
straight
still a
ahead then?
wood line for us to follow, right?
Yeah, so like straight ahead.
Looks
So it
like
looks like we have a cliff on one side and then like jungle on the other.
Looking at it, Donnie does notice that symbol in between the two patches of jungle with the above what looks like the chest, and he goes, Hamish, does that mean anything to you, or is it just or is that just an indicator of where the chest is?
I think it's the indicator of where the chest is, if memory does serve.
Alright, good. Making our way up the cliff towards the box on the map.
The
it's
cliff
to the
gets
corner of the map.
higher and higher and higher, and you can now look out over this beautiful island. And all of those sharp, pointy teeth are visible over on the coast, and all of the swirly bugs and the skull tree. And the part of the map that says
I wouldn't build a
danger
base
As
here,
the
but
skull
looks
tree.
really peaceful.
Almost too peaceful.
It's awfully quiet.
I tell you what, I wouldn't build a base here necessarily, but I'd come visit.
Right then. So, looks like we're coming across this divide here.
Yeah, right between these two patches of jungle.
These are odd looking marks. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3. One splits. I've never seen a mark like this before for a map. Who illustrated this? Probably the captain.
Well, Captain used to have a map maker with him, who gave him all sorts of advice, but then the maker betrayed him and he had to kill him.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, yes.
His name
Hazard
was
of the job.
Todd. Terrible Todd. We don't talk about him much anymore.
We don't talk about Todd, 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 Todd. Sorry?
I think about here. Is there any indication on the ground as we're approaching the divide area?
So it doesn't look like the divide exists as you're approaching. You kind of get to the cliff edge where the jungle rounds about and realize, well that's weird. There's no break in the forest there.
Oh, goody.
One of these
So
things, not like the other.
this was to indicate the mark didn't include the forestry, so you could see it. Right.
I mean, when was the last time the captain came to this island? Maybe the forest just kind of grew and connected.
That's a
Could be an
fair
old
point.
map. We want to.
How long how long ago did the map maker die?
Oh, well, I was 7, so 6 or 7 years ago.
Hmm.
Do you remember Terrible Todd Balderdash?
It was quite terrible indeed.
What, the
Guys,
map or Todd?
I'm gonna spend another AP real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend the 1 AP to use clairvoyance and cast Magic Eye.
Okay.
You briefly gain the ability to see beyond physical reality. For the next hour, you're able to see the following: magic. A faint aura surrounds any person or object currently affected by magic. And illusion. Any illusory creature or object slightly flickers, but you do not see its true form.
So you look beyond physical reality and you don't see anything. Nothing changes. Everything seems
Like that divide,
nothing
that
seems to have
overgrown
changed.
divide is still very real.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, good news is there's no fuckery afoot. That's probably just genuine overgrowth.
So should I
Now,
hack through it and see if we can find the where we need to dig?
well, the actual chest is drawn not in the jungle. It's the weird little mark thing is in the fucking jungle.
Yeah, but we know that the weird little mark is the indicator of where the chest is. I'm just trying to
Right.
decipher it. And it's confusing to me.
The mark is a separate thing from the chest. There's a little drawing of the chest, and then there's the red marker on top of it. Which one is the area we dig in?
But is this a pace? Is this indicating a mile? We don't know the distance.
Hey, Mish, how do you decipher this little mark right here. I know you said it's an indicator for where the chest is, but like, I'm confused. I didn't take map reading.
Well, it's a hanged man, of course.
Maurice takes a very closer look now.
I did not get that at all. Whoever drew this needs to be.
Drawn and
Okay.
quartered.
All right.
No, it's the
I
captain's
like drawn and
tarot
quartered.
That is
toy.
not.
No. No. Nobody's gonna laugh at that with me. Thank you.
Okay, we look for a hanged man. Cool.
Fun adventures, fun adventures.
Adventures.
Fucking love being a
I
pirate. It's
love
so
the
much
land for
fun.
this bullshit.
Look at that, Boulder Dash. They're getting along so well with the piracy.
I was a little worried about the widow there for a moment, but she seems to have come around.
We're looking for a hanged man. Donnie has made up the worst fucking like tune to go look for this. Looking for a dead guy hanging from a tree. Looking for a hangman to know where to dig. Where's he hanging? Just hanging out. Is he strung by his toes? And nobody knows.
I love it.
And it just goes on like that.
Give
Yeah,
me a roll,
yeah.
you guys.
He's taking to this whole piracy thing swimmingly.
19.
7.
19.
12.
7.
Donnie, you don't find it particularly, you think you know in the right direction. You start noticing on the map a little bit that the branch looks like that it might have fruit on it. And I'll say that you point out that little factoid, and immediately, the Widow Tweed and Maurice, immediately go, I saw a fruit tree! And scramble back to, see that there is kind of a it looks like it's made out of iron, a little iron effigy of a hanged man, hanging from one of the tree branches.
I think I found it.
That's scary as shit. I love it.
Found it.
Balderdash also already knew where it was in general, so it wasn't all that big of a deal. But you guys are like, "Oh, we found it!" Even before Balderdash gets to the area to like lend you a hand finding it.
Is it weird that I'm a little like let down that it's not an actual corpse? I'll examine that later. Anyway, let's get to digging.
There haven't been any volunteers to fix that. Shut.
Well, we also don't want to piss
I
off
didn't
the
know that was
god
a
of
volunteer
death.
thing.
You know, desecrating a corpse and whatnot.
What if that was what someone wanted done with their dead body? Would it then be
Well, then that
desecration to
would be
not hang them
different,
upside
but
down like that?
I mean, you have to find a volunteer.
If I die of natural causes, put me up there.
Okay, I'll
What
let
Do,
the
if you
do you
captain
die
want
of
know.
to
unnatural
be?
causes?
If I die, put me there.
I'll
I'll
let
be
the
in
captain
service
know you'd
in
like
the
to.
afterlife.
If we can, we'll do it. Do you still want us to burn a candle for you?
Well, yeah, that'd be lovely.
All right. Uh, you guys now know where the branch is with the hanged man.
What if you get away with hanging me from my tail? Probably. I have to go. I have to
No,
go
your
sniff.
tail would
So,
separate and you would still collapse onto
if
the
you manage
ground.
to convince the god of death to send you back, you'll be awfully bored up there.
Oh, that's true. I didn't consider that. If I die and I stay dead, then because if I come back, yeah, that's gonna be real fucking boring. If I stay dead, put me.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Which way, gentlemen?
Hamish, I'll take one of those off your hands.
Hamish starts handing out shovels.
And Donnie starts digging. Just
So does
whistling
Maurice.
She's gonna
gleefully because this is
she's gonna
delightful.
dig exactly underneath where the metal hangman is, like directly underneath it.
Okay, cool. Are you guys all digging in the same spot, or are you moving around?
Maurice would be a little bit more northern of that marker.
I'll take the south.
Not by much, though.
Little cross of digging.
I think Balderdash and Hamish are just walking around from hole to hole to hole, and Balderdash just kind of has his chin in his hands, and he's just making very thoughtful noises that are equal parts non-committal and anxiety-inducing
Mm-hmm.
for the person digging, of course.
A little bit judgmental, yeah.
And then, if he gets any sort of like noise or
Like a true
inquiry, he'll
foreman.
just kind of, no, and he just wanders away to the next hole.
I think he's fucking with us.
He's a foreman. Of course he's fucking with us.
Hamish leans in and says, "No, he's not a foreman.
He
He's a
didn't
frog
figure it out?
man."
That's a valid point. I apologize.
Well spotted, Hamish. Besides,
Spot? I
Oryx,
don't have any spots.
do you see 3 more of me?
Are you a triplet, sir?
No, I hope not. Otherwise,
Donnie
my
jumped
parents have been
over
lying
laughing.
to me, and otherwise my parents have been lying to me for at least my whole life, and there are 3 people out there who've been stealing my clothes.
That where the
would be
left
an
sock
interesting tale,
goes?
though.
I guess would our diggers please give us a roll?
Got a
Woo!
14.
18.
Widow Tweed, you
You got his
absolutely
right.
dug in the right spot. You very quickly hit the edge of a treasure chest. The others of you seem to be digging fairly well. The ground we're near Donnie is pretty reasonably easy to dig up. It's a little bit harder for our poor Maurice. But Widow Tweed gets right in there, gets digging, and hits the edge of a chest. It looks like the branch has grown slightly outwards from the last time it was buried. So the treasure chest is a little closer to the tree that the effigy is hanging from. But you found it. It hasn't grown that far out. So you were able to get to the chest and dig it out.
I think I found it.
Oh,
Oh
good.
shit, look at you go, you did it!
So,
Trying to
so
hop
do we
out of
have
this
to
hole.
bury it again? Is it locked? Do we check that there's stuff in there?
Oh, I have the key. And Hamish passes up the key.
Right, she wiggles, like clears the hole to make sure there's no dirt in it, and like unlocks it. But like doesn't lift the lid, just unlocks it, and was like, "Is it booby trapped?" Because feel like it's gonna be booby trapped. How do you check for traps? Can we check for traps? Does someone have to be able to check for traps? I feel like that should be something that we should check for traps.
I don't think I have the skill set for that.
Well, that's noted. Meanwhile,
Uh,
Maurice is climbing out of the hole he made.
Mr. Balderdash, sir, um, is there a way to check for booby traps?
You could open it.
But if it's booby trapped, then we set off the trap. If I open it, and I don't want to get hurt.
I mean, you could
Or
I've
always
already
wear.
gotten hurt once today. I volunteer you as tribute.
You could always wear
On
one of
the
those
one hand.
Starlight City brassieres.
What?
I don't think you're supposed to say that to a lady.
If it's booby, you're booby trapped.
Hamish, you can't say that to a lady.
Why can't you say that to a lady? I was trying to be helpful.
Because look, you broke her. She's on the ground. You broke a widow.
A different kind of booby
I
trap
did
there,
not mean
kid.
to offend. I apologize.
No offense. No offense taken, dear. I lost my accent. I switched to buttermilk for a minute.
Listen, Buttertweed. I need to lock in.
Butter tweed.
I
Man,
think
guys.
the crossover
Lock in.
between Tweed and Buttermilk would probably be rye bread. If it was Ruby.
Yes.
Let me just message Cat real quick.
Sour widow bread.
Getting my composure back.
So, uh, well, Miss Widow, or Black Widow, if it's making you uncomfortable, I'll volunteer to inspect the chest for you.
No, I mean, I do have this cutlass, so I could stand back and just, and she like I could flick it open.
How about you use my tail as a quick rope, and I can pull you up as soon as you open it. How's that?
I mean,
Would you let anybody touch your tail?
if that's if that's what you want to do.
Well, you seemed nervous about opening it, so if I give you
I mean,
some security that you can get out of the hole quickly.
like she would have like brought it out of the hole, so it's on top of
Oh.
the hole.
Okay.
So she's not in
Well,
the hole.
I withdraw
She
my
would've-
suggestion.
She would have pulled it up. I think she's gonna step back enough. Me physically doing that. Step back enough that she'll get the point of her sword in there, and she's kind of stretched out, and just try to flick it up with her sword, just in case there's some type of weird booby trap that it's not going to explode in her face.
Okay. Where is
A
everybody
fencer's
else
finesse.
at in this moment?
I just got out of my hole.
Okay.
I'm coming over to watch this.
Yeah, Balderdash and Hamish, I think, are up on the side of it.
And Maurice is just a little bit behind Black Widow.
Okay.
Cautious but ready to.
Hamish is gonna chill over there with Balderdash. So to be clear, who is in vantage point of seeing the inside of the chest when it opens? Okay.
Probably Widow. She technically would be the closest.
Okay.
Is Hamish doing like an anxious, I want to see what's in there? Because Balderdash will absolutely strong arm him back 2 feet.
Nope. Hamish is definitely keeping back.
Alright,
Not like
Balderdash is gonna
anxious
keep
about
chilling with
it,
him.
just like giving it space. Letting you guys have the moment.
Okay. Yeah, Balderdash will hang out with him the whole time. In the back.
It's all you, Better Tweed.
You should all get in there. Do it as a team.
Yeah, fair point.
That's oddly specific. Why?
Well, you're leaving your poor friend to do all the hard work.
Dude, not my fault she got lucky. Whatever, fine. And he just like
Maurice
slides
is going to
down
step
in.
closer.
No, I mean this isn't a down
You
in. This is
stuck?
just on land.
I thought I was sliding down into the hole.
Yeah,
Tweed dug.
you're getting closer. Just getting closer.
All right, so you guys group up. Widow Tweed,
Yep.
you
Yes.
lift the lid with your sword. Would you three please give me a roll real quick?
Ah, damn it. God damn it. 2.
Oh,
4.
I'm
no!
sorry, Widow Tweed got a 12.
The porch dragon all over again.
12.
And I heard, what were the other two?
2.
2 and a 4. Widow Tweed, you successfully duck as something shoots out of the chest directly at you. Maurice and Donnie are not as lucky and are not able to duck, as they get hit directly in the chest with a raspberry-colored glitter bomb.
God fucking damn it! Oh, this shit never washes out!
You see
For flavor,
Hamish grin up
may
at
I ask what color it is?
Balder. It's raspberry colored. It is like this, like, beautiful pinky red color and very glitzy. And you see Hamish look up at Balderdash and go, "Oh, they make such a lovely team."
Excellent pirates. Excellent pirates indeed.
Inside of the
Right.
treasure chest,
Who's
Widow
that?
Tweed, who is not struggling to get glitter out of their nose and mouth, are 47 pieces of gold and a logbook.
Cool. She's gonna look at the logbook.
It is a collection of, Terrible Todd was here, and Vicious Vander signed this logbook in the year of, 793. I forget what year we're in, I apologize, but, like, 793, like, it's basically a, haha, I was here.
It's a guest book.
Congratulations, you have found the geocache that you have been looking for.
Hooray!
Balderdash's signature is like half a page long.
It's all titles.
Hamish,
It's the whole title.
Hamish doesn't know how to read or write, so he's just stamped his hoofprint in there, in one of the more recent entries. It looks like
Aw.
a couple years ago.
Well, anybody got a pen?
No. So grumpy right now.
Balderdash, do you have a
I don't have a pen either.
Balderdash pats all of his pockets in a completely reverse order, then reaches behind a non-existent ear and finds a pen. Here you are, sailors.
Donnie is gonna do a smartass thing, and he's just gonna put his hand right in the like glitter and just smash a handprint onto the page.
Oh,
Fully
not
capable of writing. Chooses not to.
Widow Tweed is going to take the pin from Mr. Balderdash and like sign it very flourishing Black Widow Tweed, and then is going to draw like a little fox print at the edge of her name, like inside the D that
Is
she doesn't
Lady of
really
Class.
flourish in.
Okay.
Yes. Very calligraphy, just.
And Maurice, how do you sign?
And then just hand it back.
I was just thinking that over. He's going to sign Madman Maurice as he usually did for like his bounties back at the city. And then he's going to lean over and ruffle his neck to get the glitter so it'll mix with the ink and dry there.
Yeah, Maury, pass me that pen.
And he will pass it over.
And in a circle around the glitter hand, in a circle around the glitter handprint, Don writes, "Disaster Don, fuck your life, bing bong."
You guys finish signing the logbook. You put it back in the box. Hamish tosses another gold coin in, closes the chest with new glitter bombs now installed into the device that's in the lid, because he's been carrying them the whole time in his pouch.
They do have those on you the whole time. They do have those on you the whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time?
Well, the captain said you needed to learn. Congratulations. I mean, to be fair, if you steal from another pirate, it could be way worse than a glitter bomb. This is just a test run for new people. It's a rite of passage. You did it. Congratulations.
You are half done with the best adventure you've had yet to date.
Now we have to go back down.
Exactly.
Donnie looking out over the edge of the cliff and having that moment of, like, in every video game he's ever played, he would just yeet himself off of high places. And he's like, don't do it, 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 don't do it. It's all happening internally. He's not saying
his
any of
tail
this
is
out
wrapping
loud.
around his tail, just so you know.
Widow Tweed sheathes her cutlass and then like carefully lifts the box and puts it back in the hole and just starts burying it again.
Yeah, I think you center it up a little bit better with where the effigy of the hanged man currently is hanging, so that way it's a little bit closer to the map in case this happens again more recently. You guys rebury the treasure and can make your merry way back down the cliff, back to the skull tree, past the swirling funnels, and back through the toothy crags to your little boat.
Do you all want to wash off in the tide before we get into the boat so you don't get glitter in the boat?
Donnie looks momentarily up.
No. I'm carrying this all the way back to the ship. All the way.
Donnie is going to wash off at the shallows here because he'd rather do it here instead of being tossed overboard to wash off on the ship, where there's more potentiality for monsters.
Balderdash scoops up a hand of dry sand and like waddles over to Donnie and before he jumps in the water and use this. The smaller particulates displace the glitter much better than I would offer you baby powder, but we haven't had the chance to powder any babies lately.
I'm a bit older than they're used to now.
And he just starts dusting, and then eventually you see him just fully like stop, dropping, and rolling, just like full rodent bath. Full rodent dust bath.
Little chinchilla.
He probably looks so fluffed when he's done.
Maurice watches with fascination, honestly.
Hold on a second.
But he does try it. He takes
That's a
a
4.
little bit of sand and starts.
So that was a 14. So did I catch him looking?
Did you what, Smalls?
Did I catch you looking? I'm being a fucking wiggle worm over here. Did I catch you looking with a 14?
Yes, you did. And I think you could clock a sense of like, yeah, you're my friend and you're adorable. I'm glad this is happening, kind of deal.
You know you should ask before you watch something like that, pretty boy.
You guys
Dusting off.
manhandle your boat back through the portal, which is still active, to find the whole crew waiting. And as soon as you guys come through with the remnants of glitter on you, they start guffawing heartily because they've all done this before, including Balderdash and Hamish.
Ha ha ha.
We've been hazed.
How's that mentor looking? I remember. I remember the start of the session. I remember that one I got.
And Captain Kramer walks up and says, I see you had a
Widow-
good day.
Yeah. Yes,
Now,
we did.
there's only one other thing to really make
Hey,
your
Captain.
pirate's life complete.
Please say.
Do I get my hat back?
Well, you can get it back in a little bit. Why don't you walk
Oh,
right
okay.
over here, you three? Come along with me. Everyone, draw your swords. Everybody around you draws swords and points them at you. And they start chanting, walk the plank, walk the plank. Balderdash, do you want to join them since
Well-
it's, your mission too? Come on, Hamish, how about you two get in it as well? Walk the plank,
Balderdash
walk the plank.
Tucks his little sword away and flaps off to join them.
Widow Tweed is distressed. She does not want to get in the water.
Donnie doesn't want to either, but he's very prone to peer pressure.
She knows that there are things with big teeth in the water.
There are really big
She's
things with
not
teeth in
okay.
the water.
Ask us how we know.
So we're guided towards the plank.
At sword point.
Fantastic.
Hamish leads the
If
pack.
this does turn out to be an actual betrayal.
Hamish leads the pack and bounces off of it like it's a diving board, plugging his nose on the way down.
Okay. Me next. And Donnie will
Maurice is
cannonball
taking
off.
off his cross. He cannonballs. Okay. Maurice is taking his crossbow off. He takes his lead duster off, his floppy hat, and then he walks the plank. 3 bounces, then he's down.
Yeah, her tail is around, and she's like literally like just fidgeting with her tail as she just like scoots to the edge, and it's just like
It's a long
and, like,
drop.
turns and like falls backwards.
Okay. And Balderdash,
Oh, please
did you
don't
already
belly.
jump?
Please don't spine flop, please. I'm begging you.
Balderdash, did you already jump?
Balderdash Balderdash had previously jumped as part of the crew, but didn't already jump in this instance.
Okay.
So he pulls out his sword and sticks it in the deck and takes off his coat and leans it on the deck and takes off his hat and puts that on top of his coat, and then he's wearing underneath, like he's got the solid color pants from his uniform, but his top is like that stripy kind of old strongman bathing suit situation.
Mm-hmm.
You suspect it's a unitard, and he just kind of claps his hands together and just kind of hop, 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 sploosh.
Graceful.
The crew all
Tat a
cheers
tat.
from on the deck as soon as all of you are in the water, and then ropes come over the side to haul all of you back up, and you get patted on the back and handed towels, and welcome to the crew.
Hell yeah.
Yay! She's a wet floof.
Yeah, no, all of you
I
look
would
very
say
soggy.
Donnie looks like a
Except-
drowned rat, but he didn't drown.
Except for our frog friend who probably just takes it in stride. He is an
Yeah.
amphibian.
I don't know if anyone has ever seen a pet possum before, but
I don't
it's
know,
not
but
the
I've seen a
most
naked
graceful.
raccoon.
That's fair.
And I think that is
That's
what
fair.
we will call our pirate adventure for the evening. Because it is late.
Hooray!
All
That was
We
right.
fun.
did it.
We did! I hope you guys have a
We're cowards.
great night, and I believe we are doing Monster Hunters next week, but I'll check in with the group and see which one we're doing, since this was an off week, since we were missing August and Edgar initially, and then unfortunately we also lost Kat. So we will see what we're doing next week, and I will update the events tab as is appropriate.
Yeah.
All right.
Yay!
Alright,
Hell
well I
yeah.
hope you guys have a good week, and we will see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye!
Bye.